Nearest us is Jimmy Greenough, who scored the winning goal in the FA Cup final 2 years ago when Manchester United beat Liverpool at Wembley. So Manchester United wearing white shirts, black shorts, playing from the left in the first half. Liverpool in all yellow, the colours the same as at Main Road. A greasy top to the pitch. There's been plenty of rain here these last 2 hours. Ray Kennedy for Liverpool to Highway. Already fouled by Jimmy Nicholl, the man who may have to mark him tonight. Jimmy Nicholl playing with stitches in his eye, by the way, an injury sustained on Saturday. Koppel, here's Hughes, United coming out for the offside. Oh, and they've beaten it, have they? I think Souness was all right. And now Greenough and Hansen. This is Thomas for Manchester United, number 11. Number 11, Souness for Liverpool. Liverpool beaten only once in 9 semi-finals of all kinds in the 1970s. That was in the old Fairs Cup by Leeds in 1971. But they've won the other 8. And that's the sort of record that Manchester United are up against tonight. Johnson. Oh, given away to Greenough. Thomas looks for Jordan. Jordan being marked by Hansen, a fellow Scot. But a good ball from Jordan to McIlroy. Koppel is to his right, so is Macari. Here's Lou Macari. Good save, Clements. Here's Jordan. McIlroy. And Ray Clements saves Liverpool. A fine break. The ball played inside by Joe Jordan. Lou Macari came through onto the pass, and Clements made a fine save. Jordan and McIlroy involved in the build-up. And McIlroy also had the final shot as well. This is Neil. McDermott, number 10, little flick. Dalglish. Johnson. Neil continued his run, number 2. Semi-final replay 2 years ago when Liverpool played Everton. Paul Neal scored from a penalty. It's their first goal, but he's handed over the job now to McDermott, who missed that kick from the spot on Saturday, but tells me that he, McDermott, keeps the job tonight. Ray Kennedy's header. Now Nicholl. Hansen. Kennedy. Macari. One for Jordan to chase. Oh, it's come to in as well. Jordan, brilliant again. Koppel, oh, and Clements. What a save. A double save this time, and no wonder he shouts, because the defence lets him down again. Mistake by Thompson. In goes Jordan. Clements is there the first time, and again at Koppel's feet the second. It didn't fall to Jordan on his favoured left foot. But Manchester United now have missed 2 good chances, but they know that they've been defied by Clements. Here's Neil. Dalglish, oh, look at the turn. Dalglish's cross. Souness. Offside flag is up. That's very interesting that the offside flag was up by the linesman, but the referee saw a foul prior to that and has given the free kick the other way. There was some pushing just as the linesman flagged for an offside. So Liverpool have the free kick, spotted by referee Richardson. Four in the wall for Gary Bailey. Well, the ground buzzing already with those two Manchester United attacks. But here are Liverpool now. Dalglish. Very much in the running, one would feel now, for the treasured Football Rises Award of the Player of the Year. Kenny Dalglish bending the free kick round the end of the wall and not very far away. In the back by Macari on Ray Kennedy. And Macari has kicked the ball away rather stupidly and got the yellow card. Lou Macari booked for dissent. Nicol in fast on Highway. He marked him in the cup final 2 years ago, very successfully, Jimmy Nicol. Dalglish. Popple. Struck Kennedy, now it's Highway. Good cross, McDermott's on the end of this. Souness! Good save by Bailey. Souness struck it well, but Bailey held on where many might have fumbled it. The cross comes from Highway, delivered to the far post, beyond it. McDermott turns it back. Souness strikes, and Bailey hangs on. So 15 minutes gone, and it could so easily have been Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1. As it is, it's 0-0. Popple. Greenoff. Free kick to Manchester United. McQueen has gone across to the far side to join Joe Jordan. Here they come now. McQueen got up there. McElroy. Oh, and Ray Clements for once was out of his ground. And Manchester United couldn't get it in. Clements came to meet the cross. In goes McQueen. Beats the goalkeeper with the header. Jimmy Greenoff hoping to pounce. So is McElroy. And Liverpool, with McQueen lofting it too high, survive again. Neil. McDermott in plenty of space on the right. Three players up with him. Johnson, Dalglish and Highway. Ray Kennedy's there as well. Here's Souness. What a drive by Graham Souness, who's been so unlucky in this semi-final. Twice on Saturday he beat the goalkeeper and had shots cleared off the line by Buchan. He's had two tonight, and that second one, it just sizzled past the post. Orbiston. Cross bent in and well cut out by Ray Kennedy. That's a corner to Manchester United. McElroy placing it carefully. Jordan against the bar. Joe Jordan so close to scoring for the second match running. The Liverpool player headed it back across. Jordan got in above Emyln Hughes and it hit the crossbar. McQueen. Souness, Dalglish. McDermott. Dalglish has made a run forward. There he is with Buchan. Held him off. Typical Dalglish, that was. And almost putting Buchan in the position where Buchan had a harsh penalty given against him on Saturday as Dalglish shields the ball here from the defender, makes it awkward for him, and then whips in a first-time shot. Well, I remember seeing Liverpool play at Southend back in the third round when they defended for long periods and got a draw. Then I saw them at Ipswich in the 6th round when they again took some punishment and didn't concede a goal. And here they are with Manchester United having made 3 good chances against them, but still we wait for the first goal in this FA Cup semi-final replay. Free kick to Manchester United, and Jordan putting himself about in true fashion. McIlroy goes in. Now here's Souness. Augustin. Jordan is all over the place. Lifted his foot rather there too. This is Ray Kennedy. Hughes. Just got it through, but it's tight for Liverpool. Playing very well, Manchester United, in seizing the midfield and getting forward at every opportunity. Gordon McQueen felt the effects of the challenge on Johnson. Neil. Kennedy hit the bar and away by Buchan. Well, that's one against the woodwork now at either end. Offside this time, McDermott. Well, Neil got the cross in, and watch Ray Kennedy, number 5. He comes from a deep position, unseen. The header smacks against the crossbar, just as Jordan's did at the other end. And again, the rebound was cleared. Jimmy Greenough. Pop alongside. Well, what a good header out that was by Hansen. And it's put McDermott in stride, with David Johnson to his right and Dalglish to his left. There's Dalglish. There's Johnson. Dalglish going in low. Fine move by Liverpool. Beautifully built and so quick as well. The play moved there at tremendous pace. Johnson on the far side pulled the cross back from the dead ball line, and Dalglish dived to meet it. That was Nicol. Popple took a heavy one there, but referee played an advantage which didn't quite work out for him. Ray Kennedy. Highway. Little deflection on that. Johnson's coming in. Here's Souness. Well, I wonder what the Arsenal contingent are thinking watching this. Macari tried to go through them all. Here's McQueen. Thomas. Neil for Liverpool. Into the last minute of the first half. McDermott. Johnson. Souness in the centre waiting. This is McDermott, and Macari, I think, got hurt as he went in there. Certainly hobbling, but the play goes on. McDermott for Liverpool, appeals for offside. He wasn't, though. Dalglish is in there with the header. Away by McIlroy. Now Joe Jordan from Greenoff's flick tried to return the compliment, and Phil Neal stole it instead. And meantime, as Buchan chases back with Dalglish, an incident off the ball involving, I think, Joe Jordan. Jordan walking away from McDermott now, but certainly there was a clash there when the ball had gone. McDermott is the Liverpool player on the deck. The referee is going to ask the linesman what he saw there. Just watch Joe Jordan, number 9, as McDermott plays the ball. The ball goes, and look at Jordan. Something happened there with the elbow, and McDermott went down. Referee, I think, will want to talk to Jordan about it, having checked with the linesman, and it's the yellow card for Joe Jordan. I think he may have left the foot there as well, Jordan, when he saw that McDermott was about to release the ball. It happened very quickly. Jimmy Greenough perhaps thinking that Jordan is a little unlucky, but he does tend to get involved in that sort of challenge, and he's cautioned for it. Case of yellow hats tonight for the Liverpool fans, because they have to distinguish themselves, of course, from the enemy. Both teams normally wear red, so the paper hats have come out in force. The yellow hats being worn by Liverpool at that end of the ground. And in the yellow shirt, Terry McDermott limps back into action. Jordan's header, Greenough. Time added on now for stoppages in the first half. Thomas, Albiston, McIlroy. And the referee blows for half-time and gives the players and the crowd a breather from a match which has lived up to all that was expected of it. As Liverpool start the second half, the official attendance given at just over 53,000, so as often happens with an all-ticket match, some ticket holders, for some reason, not turning up. Perhaps they couldn't stand the strain. Ray Kennedy. Neither side has used their substitute at half-time. Case of Liverpool and Ritchie of Manchester United waiting on the bench, both forward players. And of course, if there's no decision in the next 45 minutes, we shall go into extra time. And if necessary after that, into a third match. Johnson. Nicely back to McDermott. Well, that drove into the body of McIlroy. Here's Phil Neal. Phil Neal's shirt pulled almost off his back there, I think accidentally, as he was turned round. Johnson, good turn. Oh, disappointing finish. Johnson began his career on this ground with Everton before moving to Ipswich and then coming back to Merseyside to play for Liverpool. There's Ray Kennedy. Hughes. Hoppel moving around intelligently, but offside against Jordan here. Clements missed the ball and I think accidentally kicked Jordan in the head. But it wouldn't have mattered because the flag was already up for offside. Sure, that was an accident on the part of the England goalkeeper. Just see Jordan going through the centre. The flag is up at this stage, but Ray Clements can take no chances. Here he comes to clear, missed the ball and caught Jordan. Dalglish. Good turn again by Dalglish. They bought him, of course, to replace the man they said was irreplaceable at Anfield, Kevin Keegan. But my word, what a job Dalglish has done, following in Keegan's footsteps. Surely two world-class players for the Liverpool fans to enjoy. That's Macari, back in defence. Good ball, too, to Koppel. Greenough. An important one for Souness to win against Thomas. Here's McDermott. Johnson, number 8. Looking for Highway on the far side. Oh yes, good ball in the end. Highway's cross. McQueen's header out. Good running by Liverpool there. The ball spread out to the left wing to Highway. Difficult ball that for Bailey. It was Johnson that closed in on him. McDermott. Johnson's up there again, so is Hansen. Ray Kennedy's shot. Ray Kennedy, who won the double with Arsenal in 1971 and knows he could do so again with Liverpool in 1979. Liverpool favourites for the championship, remember, and wanting to go to Wembley, if they can, to have a chance of becoming the third side this century to do the double, which would be another notch in the history books for this famous club managed by Bob Paisley. A feeling that Liverpool are beginning to turn the screw, just perhaps start to get on top in typical Liverpool fashion in the second half. McDermott safely handled by Gary Bailey, who's shown very little sign of nerves on this, the biggest occasion, along with Saturday's match, of course, of his comparatively short career. McDermott testing him there at the near post. Souness, Dalglish wants it played through the middle. Well played by Buchan. Acrobatic and decisive. Thompson. This is good stuff from Liverpool though. Souness. Johnson. Oh, that was the second time Johnson has tried to drive one at the near post. One or two players in the centre were hoping for a cross there, but Johnson came back inside his man. That was Albiston, and hit it with his left foot. Thomas. Jordan. Not a bad ball at all. Steve Coppell goes down under challenge. Nothing given. I think it was accidental by Kennedy. Some hopeful appeals by Manchester United. But I think Coppell missed his chance by not controlling the ball instantly. Oh, that was a bit high by Macari, who's already been booked in the first half with dissent. It was on Highway, the challenge. Don't think there's too much ill feeling on Highway's part, but Macari must be careful, having already had the yellow card. And he might feel relieved. Anyway, it's a free kick to Liverpool. Thompson is in there. Kennedy! Liverpool pushing forward. Thompson goes in to help Dalglish. The ball spins back off Buchan, and Kennedy's right underneath it. Phil Thompson. Hughes. Hansen. Liverpool relying on their collective football. Their old habits that have always served them so well, but United have the inspiration again in attack. Macari. Thompson's header. Onside, Jordan. I think Phil Neal was waiting for a flag there. And the fans behind that goal urging Manchester United to get their noses in front. Albiston wins a corner. Jordan! He appeals for a corner, but he gets only a glance from the referee, who gives a goal kick. Joe Jordan came thundering in with all his power from the far post, and the header went just the wrong side of that post. Dalglish, hands on hips. Not for long. Johnson. Thomas trying to find a way out. Neil wants to find a way back. He's found one. McDermott. Good challenge by Orbiston. Oh, the ball stayed in. Hit the flag and stayed in. McDermott. Neil. Chance here. Nicol hooks it out. Dalglish flicked it on and Highway almost got in. Hughes. Souness. Highway, it's a test here for Manchester United. Liverpool sensing there may be something in the air. Dalglish trying to turn Martin Buchan. And a corner given. Kennedy, McDermott, span off McElroy, hoisted away by McQueen. And a long procession of players follow him out of the Manchester United penalty area as Liverpool are pegged back again. Dave Sexton on the bench. Must be as tense, I would think, as any of the players. This semi-final is so tight. What of the old Manchester United flair has been there tonight, but also a tremendous example of the Liverpool organisation, the way they refuse to be rattled by that somewhat unsettled start they had. Nobody pulled out there, and Thompson was pulled up for the foul on Jordan. Free kick to United. Still no goals, but still so much excitement in the air as Manchester United come forward again. Jimmy Greenough. Can Neil save it? Well, the linesman says he did. Orbiston. Buchan. They're waiting in the centre still. Jordan is on the far post, getting up well. He beat Alan Hansen there, fair and square did Joe Jordan. Sort of ball that Jordan thrives on, and the sort of ball which he won so often in the World Cup in '74, right on the 6-yard line at the far post. Kennedy to Dalglish. Souness. Dalglish again. Macari tries to get to him. Dalglish against Buchan now. Down he goes, appeals. Nothing given. Well, the referee said no to 2 possible penalties, one at each end, and I think he was right each time from here anyway. Hansen. Johnson. Dalglish in the centre. Souness is joining him. Souness came late and found a good position, Graham Souness. Just see how they appeal for a penalty there with Dalglish and Martin Buchan involved again. Just watch Dalglish there, but Buchan making a genuine attempt, I think, there to play the ball, which was why nothing was given. And I think we're going to have a substitution by Manchester United any moment. Andy Ritchie over on the bench is getting ready. McQueen. I think Lou Macari may be hobbling after one of those midfield challenges in the last few minutes. He's certainly looked at the bench 2 or 3 times, Macari, as though he wants to go off. Socks are rolled down. Thomas. McElroy is just inside. Green off his far post. Jimmy Green off! Manchester United have scored! And it's the man that got the winner in the final. Jimmy Green off. Would you believe it? Made possible by Mickey Thomas, who saw Greenoff on the far post, and Greenoff heads it past Clements. And Manchester United still want to make the substitution, but it's being made against a tremendous background of noise. They want Lou Macari off and Andy Ritchie on, but Dave Sexton knows now that Manchester United are close to Wembley. 13 minutes from the end, Jimmy Greenoff has scored. The master craftsman was in the right place at the right time. Now, can Manchester United keep their nerve, or can Liverpool make another recovery? Neil, you won't see Liverpool lie down and take this easily. Dalglish, McDermott. Good tackle by Thomas. Neil again. Souness. Souness once more and away by McQueen. Only as far as Hughes. Headed on now for McDermott. Johnson. Ray Kennedy! Couldn't strike it. Souness. It was blocked. Hughes. Johnson. Highway. And they forced him out. Foul, I think, by Jimmy Nicol. Ritchie, rather, the substitute, and who may be joined by the Liverpool number 12, Case. Highway quickly. Emyln Hughes with the overhead kick. David Johnson headed it back. It's free now. Ray Kennedy trying to get a shot in. Well, what a last 10 minutes we're going to have here. See Emyln Hughes there in the penalty area with the acrobatics. Liverpool had so many players around too, didn't they? But nobody could get a real strike in. Kennedy just scuffed his shot. Jimmy Case will replace Terry McDermott. With 8 minutes left. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Away by McQueen. Souness. Dalglish might run on. No, nothing given there. Referee says Dalglish dive. But United have got to be careful. Liverpool are coming again. Hughes. Highway. 3 waiting in the centre. Graham Souness. Johnson looks for a chance. McQueen denies him. Kennedy shoots. But too high again from Ray Kennedy. As you can see, Johnson was leaning on McQueen, trying to force him into an error, and it came out to Ray Kennedy's left foot. Well, Paisley stares defeat in the face, unless his team can produce a miracle now. Souness, Hansen. Phil Neal having to go back. I think the ball was out of play there from August, and this could be Liverpool's last chance. Bruins time added on for stoppages as Johnson goes in. The ball comes to Souness. Koppel tries to shut down Hughes. Hansen. Well, they've given Souness some space. Hughes climbs up with McQueen. Oh, what about that for a clearance from the floor? It's all over! Manchester United are there! And Bob Paisley, sportingly, goes across to Dave Sexton. And Jimmy Greenough, one of the game's great professionals, has achieved it all over again. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Jimmy Greenoff the scorer, 30 minutes from the end, and Manchester United supporters are celebrating again. Gary Bailey, the goalkeeper, goes across with Greenoff to the fans, and this now is Manchester United in an FA Cup final for the third time in 4 seasons. What a performance from a club that a few weeks ago was supposed to be having a bad time and were being criticised at their own Old Trafford ground. But as Dave Sexton walked away there, and as the players go on enjoying these precious moments, it's all come right this season for Manchester United, but not in the FA Cup for Liverpool. Sadness on those faces, Clements and Johnson, but the contrast outside says everything about the glory and the drama of the famous FA Cup. Liverpool's dream of the double is over. They may still win the championship, but they're not going to win the FA Cup, because now at Wembley on May the 12th, Manchester United, a delighted Manchester United, will play Arsenal. Thomas, who made the goal. Lou Macari, who went off injured but played a part. And the young goalkeeper in his first season, Gary Bailey. Gordon McQueen has lost his shirt. He threw it on the ground. And Jimmy Greenoff, fittingly, is about the last man off. Tommy Kavanagh, the trainer, and Jimmy Greenoff, the goal scorer. Greenoff got the winner at Wembley 2 years ago against Liverpool, and tonight he stuck a thorn in their side again.